Listen, slow money is better than no money. You need to start earning. As a young man, you don't understand the potential that you have to earn lots of fucking money if you don't start. It doesn't matter that you're making minimum wage. What matters is that there's money consistently entering your pockets. There is a big difference between earning zero money and even making minimum wage. Right now, I am in a compromised position. I watch all of this self-improvement and I compare myself to these YouTubers and these drop shippers, to young rappers, young entrepreneurs on Instagram who are making tens of millions, some of them, but a lot of them tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And that's my comparison point. So, me being me, I feel too good to have a job working at my school, for little money, just a little bit over minimum wage. That shit hits my ego. As someone I've earned $40 an hour before as a server at a really fancy country club, essentially. That was a summer job. But I let that cloud my judgment for so long. I let that get in the way of me making money for so long, thinking that I'm better than this. I wasn't making money. I was making no money. How am I better than? Now that I'm back on the ladder, now that I'm back to making money every single month, knowing, all right, it's cheese coming into my pockets, how I'm going to play it now? How do I double up this money? What am I saving up towards? What am I investing in? Now that I've got skin in the game once again, I'm hungry. I'm like, dude, I need more. This shit ain't enough. You see how that just putting your foot, getting yourself in the door, you feel me? Getting back on the ladder, okay, there's money entering my pockets, will make you so much hungrier as a young man than making zero and trying to hit the big play. In my opinion. Now, this is not just something that young broke Josh is saying, because a lot of you are going to come in and disagree and say no. But here's where I'm getting it from. Professor Scott Galloway, whose podcast you could check out. I listened to him on the Modern Wisdom podcast. He is a professor at NYC University. And before you judge me, before you go, oh, why would you listen to a professor? He is also worth several $100 million. He's not a regular schmegular professor, okay? And he talks about masculinity, and he's the one that gave me this big, task. He said, get a job, get paid. He said, you need a taste for blood. And I've got a taste for blood in my regular job. So this is just a shout out to you guys that may be in that position of thinking, should I get a schmegular regular job, you feel me, making not that much money? Or should I just stay, hustling on the YouTube, hustling on my music? My thing is, I believe you can do both. I'm a student. At the same time, I'm making YouTube videos. At the same time, I have a regular job because these pockets need to get filled. Money changes the way you get to live life, bro. You could go on dates now. You can buy that girl ice cream or food, you feel me? You can also afford to get little things for your little sister, for your little brother. You can save up money. I'm trying to get a car next year, for example. That's one of the big things I want. Saving up towards that. Being able to start understanding what your future plans are and also start living a little bit. When you're not making money, you're tucked off. You're never going out. And that affects your social life as well as your dating life as a young man. You want to be able to spend a little bit of money. It doesn't have to be that much. But when you're not making anything, when you're at zero, even to spend $50, $70, $100 on a girl, on a date, or on something fun with the homies, you feel me? Living in LA, an Uber to go to the gun range. And then you're there for an hour and then an Uber back. That's running you $150 at least. So you can't even get to do fun stuff like that if you're not making money. You see, making money is the modern day equivalent of hunting for men. A lot of dudes, they view life differently. Me personally, I'm gearing up to be in a situation where my wife can work if she wants. But me personally, as a man, I'm shouldering the burden of provision for my family, financially and in other areas too. Now, if I'm going to get to that level, I have to start somewhere. And if that means starting with a regular schmegular, I keep saying regular schmegular job, you feel me, making 17 an hour, so be it. I have humbled myself. I have done just that, and it has been very rewarding in the meantime. Some of the benefits, I'm hungrier, looking for better jobs, actually touching up my resume, applying to better jobs and shit, thinking about my career and be like, all right, so how much do I really want to make a year? It makes you serious. You feel me? You stop wasting so much time because now you have an hourly value on your time. You're like, man, my time is worth 17 on the hour. So do I want to be kicking it here with you guys at lunch? Or do I want to go and do some serious shit? That's another thing. But also freeing you up to live a little bit, man. Take people to the movies, go on dates, do fun things. It frees you up in that way. I don't know if I closed out the hunting. I didn't close out the hunting story. Let me close that loop. Sometimes I go on these tangents. But as a young man, it's your job. Okay, let me ask you. I get it. Some of you want your wife to be earning alongside you. That's cool. Both of my parents earn. But even my mom has told me that as a man, it's my responsibility to be on top of provision for my family. And so A, this is practice. B, this is me getting into the game early. But C, let's really think about it prehistorically. Would you turn to your girlfriend or your wife and expect her to go out into the wild and kill a wild boar for you and also cook it for you? You bitch ass nigga. No, you wouldn't. Men are supposed to go out and hunt. We fucking grab our spears and we head out into the unknown and we kill shit and we bring back a fucking mammoth to feed the village. And the top dogs, the niggas that kill the biggest shit, they get the status, they get the girl, they get the respect of other men. So right fucking now, understand that making money is the modern day equivalent of that. Are you gonna let your girl out hunt you? Imagine what that would feel like 2,000 years ago. You sitting at home, being a bum, doing nothing, playing with sticks, as you gamers, playing with your little wee-wee fucking wankers. Meanwhile, your girl's out there going and killing shit with arrows and stuff, bringing back turkeys and cows and whatever the fuck niggas was hunting back then. You would be embarrassed, right? Take it the same way now. Make some money, bro, and don't let anybody talk you out of making clean money neither. Just make some money and you're gonna start to level up from there. Umawana, keep going. That's one.